Hello everyone, welcome to Playable Kids Art. Today we're going to make this Chinese traditional lion dance playset. So first let me show you how you can play with it. So the design is the little boy who is the performer would wear this lion costume like that, and then to performance the lion dance. Ta-da, like that. And today let's just make this lion costume part, and the next time we will make the little performer. So today let's learn about this part. The first part 1. Before the class, let's talk about the tools that we will need. Today we will need markers. I use alcohol markers, and you are welcome to use any kind of markers like Sharpies, regular markers, anything is okay. And then we will need knife to cut the little, like the mouth area, and we will need scissors, knife, and the paper fastener. Okay, so let's first get ready a paper. So the paper I use cardstock 110 pound. So this one is good for making craft like this. And then you can also use a regular printing paper, but it might be a little too soft. So this one is the best choice. Alright, so let's begin. So today I will just show you step by step how I make this one, because I know this may be a little too hard for some younger age kids. So don't worry, I will just draw here step by step, and then you can just follow me. And okay, you can begin with a pencil, because this will be easier for you, and if you make a mistake you can erase it. But I will just use the Sharpie because I want you to see clearly. So first step, we will draw the nose. So okay, let me tell you the step. So first we'll do the nose, and then will be the 2 eyeballs, and then we're going to do the eyebrow, the little this is little cheek, and then big mouth, head, ear, and then this big mane, and then the robe, and then the tail. So that is the step. So let's begin with the nose. First, the nose. And then left and right, 2 oval or circle. Those are the 2 big giant eyes. And then we can do the eyeball, give some detail. Like that. And then we're going to make this eyebrow. Left one first. Like that. And then the right one. here will be the part of the face. Like that. And then you see this yellow part is the lip. It's big mouth, and this is the lip. Like that. Okay? And then we can keep drawing this part. Oh, let's do the teeth first. And then, ta-da! Big mouth. And then let's do the inside tongue and the teeth. Like that. So now let's switch to here, to the top. So this will be the head, but at the top I did a little decoration. So you can just draw a very big circle here as a decoration. And then you will draw the head. And now we start adding 2 ears. So this is a lion. And then you know, lion basically just looks like a big cat. So you can use a cat ear, like the triangle shape. Yeah, that's no problem. And then next, let's do this mane. So from the side left, from the side right. Like that. And I also did some here on the ear, just to make it look pretty. Like that. And so see, so this lion costume has two layers. And the front one is the head plus part of the robe. Right? That's the whole robe. And then that's the front part. Because to do like that, you will need to, so in order for your performer to wear it, you will need 2 layers. So your little performer can go in there to wear it. So this robe belongs to the head, to the front layer. And then this one is just, okay, I'll put it here. It's like a wave shape. See? It's very easy. Now you get the first layer. Okay, and next, in order to get the second piece, you will need to cut off this first. And then you will need this to measure it, where how big and where it goes. Then you can draw the second layer of the big rope. So I will show you. So actually now you can actually cut off the mouth part. So let's cut off this part. And then now you can cut the first layer. Remember I said to make it easier to cut, you can just cut like the big square and then you can get a much smaller piece of paper, and then you can keep working on those. So this time when I make this, I will not color it because I want you to make your own design. So this is my example. Okay, I colored my example. Now you see how it looks at the end. But when you do it, I want you to challenge yourself. Don't copy my color. You should try to make your own design, make your own color. So you can, before you cut this, you can actually color it first, or you can color it later. I think both way are okay. It just whatever you want to do is better for you. And you see when I cut, okay, I'm gonna put it here so you can see. Did you see this little white line? This little white extra space I cut. I didn't cut right on my black line. Instead, I have a little bit gap between it. So if I do this, you see it looks prettier. So I also make sure I'm not like cutting off the black line or too much, or like cut it off. So this one, this way it looks prettier. Okay, now I'm done. So now you will get this first layer, the top layer. So once you get this, here's what we're gonna do. So you will put this one back onto the paper. So you are going to push this right on top of the edge of the paper, and then use your pencil, okay? Use pencil to remark the edge. To remark the whole outside. So the reason you do it is just to show you where your first layer is. So see, now I mark this, right? And then now you can see. So you see that this matches, and then you will keep joining the rest of the robe here. And this whole thing will be the second layer. So you don't need to worry about the top. And then here you will start drawing. That will be the rest of the robe. Ta-da! Okay. So here you will need to cut off the entire area like that, okay? And then this time when you cut, make sure you cut. So look carefully. I will do another line to show you. Did you see? So here is the pencil. I remark the first layer to get this pencil lines, but then I use Sharpie to draw the second, like similar shape, but like inside of this pencil line. So the reason to do it is now you're going to cut among here, the Sharpie lines. Because the second layer, you want it to be smaller, especially this part, smaller than the first layer, than the top layer. So when you put them together, the second layer doesn't show from the front. Does that make sense? So now let's cut this entire, and then to the back, I don't need to cut exactly among my line. I can just cut here. Look, I can just cut around or inside of the pencil line. It's okay. See, I just got this. And then you can test. It should be not, you should be not see the second layer. See? Okay. But when you cut the robe, you need to cut with a little white edge. Okay. So here, let's test it. Yeah, you cannot see the second layer, the bottom layer, right? Like this. So now you basically get the whole body part and the head of the lion. And then now you can actually color. Now it's time to color. You will color here and here. And then once you're done coloring, and then you need to put glue. Yes, you will need to put glue on here to stick them together. And then I will show you where you will put glue. So let me draw something. So now you can see, okay. So let's mark where the mouth is. So it's here, right? So this would mean in your mouth, you will be able to see the little boy's at least eyes and eyebrow and maybe mouth, right? So here is the concept. You later, the next time, you will draw your little performer here, and then the face will be exactly how big to show inside of the mouth, like here. Do you see that? Right? So the reason I want you to draw here is so now you know how big your little boy or girl or performer would be. So let's say the face looks like this, and then my little guy probably will look like this. And then now, here is the most important thing. Now you're going to draw a line right on top of the head. Okay? And then like that. And then you are going to put glue outside of this area. Do you know why? So here's why. Because when you push your little performer in there, here the glue, if you stick them together, the glue will stop you keep pushing it in. So it will be just perfectly stays there. So that's why you want to glue here and then later when you put your little performer in there, it will just stop right there. Does that make sense? So now let's put glue. See where I put it? And then you can do this. So you basically glue like the top and then a little bit of the side, and the bottom is like this. It's open. All right, let's test this. I think this also fit in there. Haha! Ta-da! See? See? Because I put glue on here, so I cannot push anymore. It just stay there, and then it's like perfect to show where face is. And then okay, when you finish this, we can do a little tail. It's optional for you. You can either do this little tail or you can not do it. So let's keep using this paper. Little tail. Cut it off. You can color it first and then cut it off. So remember, I don't color it because I want you to make your own design. And then plus I already have this example colored, so now this one is to teach you how to make it. But you need to color. Okay, once you get this little tail, you can put this under the robe, like here. And then you can draw a little X. Make sure those two X match, like that. And then you will need to put a paper fastener in here. So you will need a knife. Just cut a big X. And then both will have this X cut. And then now you can have a paper fastener. Poke it through. Okay. Okay. And then you get this. See? Exactly like this. Ta-da! It's not too hard, huh? And then, yeah, this time, let's just focus on the costume, the lion costume. And next time, I will teach you how to design your little performer. Alright, so today's class ends here. And then please come back and watch me to finish the second part on Thursday. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.